Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian, and welcome back to our So You Want to Get Paid to Blog series. This is for our Mindful Marketplace community, those of you who are writing books, teaching courses, building brands, cultivating communities, and essentially anybody who wants to either start a membership slash subscription style website or blog that is easily monetized, or anybody who has a whole, let's say, shitload of previous content that you'd like to repurpose in a skillful and strategic way in a membership style setting. So this is, I've communicated this before to those of you who are on my list or my clients specifically. But Podia, this is the platform that we use for our mini courses, and lots of my email marketing comes through Podia. Podia is actually an awesome platform to do a whole hodgepodge of different things related to building an online brand. But in this particular video, I'm just going to show you really quickly how you can utilize their blog feature or their, a protected content module to turn your blog or even a previous blog into an e-commerce storefront or an e-commerce, let's say, revenue source, if nothing else. So essentially, you're looking, at the back end of my own Podia installation. This is for partners at mindfulmarketplace.com. And essentially, I'm just going to tell you the truth. All I really do with this is take the content from our Facebook page, right, which is here, and repurpose it on our Podia storefront in the membership section. And essentially, it allows us to generate a fair amount of natural search engine traffic. And I get anywhere from 4 to 10 signups a day, folks who are actually opting in to our email list, again, just by dint of taking all of this content here, which I'm sharing on Facebook, and repurposing across Podia in a strategic way, right? So you'll see here today, this is, today's, I think, the 11th of December. I posted this, sort of a funny kind of thing for our new, some new courses that I'm teaching, in our Mindful Marketplace community in January. And if I keep scrolling down, you're just going to see more and more of that sort of stuff. And essentially, I'm just copying and pasting that, right? Like this stuff here into Podia. All this, again, you can see has been in the last 24 hours. And, really, it's dramatically raised our visibility, especially in search, Google search and otherwise. Previously, all this stuff was really kind of just living on Facebook. Actually, and this is to my own embarrassment, but I wasn't even really repurposing this stuff on our own Mindful Marketplace blog, right? So, if I go to Mindful Marketplace, we have a lot of different elements of that, so I don't want to show you all of them. But so even here, right? So, if you go to at the blog section of our site that's running on WordPress, I mean, even this stuff here, that content I wasn't even repurposing here. So ever since I started doing this on Podia, the results have really been dramatically to the good for us from a brand standpoint. Lots of traffic, lots of engagement, lots of, just lots of extra exposure that we wouldn't have had elsewhere. So I'm just going to show you really quickly how to do that. And let me just remember how to do it. It's right here. Add new post. And just as an example, I'll do this. Just going to copy that from our, and your process flow may be different. You may have an outside blog already. You may have a, like a notebook full of journal, this sort of platform. And of course, I'm I'm fat fingering a lot of this right now, which is unfortunate. But I'm just going to style a little bit quickly. I'm not going to bore you with that. I tend to be a little OCD when it comes to this stuff. And I'll take that out. That was just a tag for me on Facebook. I'll remove that. It's not, well, fuck it, I'll leave it. Why not? All right, so let's go back here. I'm going to save this image. Actually, I'm just going to open the link in a new tab. We'll do that here. Oh, come on. I'm really messing this up at this point. Save image. And where is it? Let's see, my desktop's a mess. There it is. Just going to drag that here. And generally what I'll do is I'll then save this to Pinterest and some other places, which even gives our Podia store some extra exposure that, again, leads directly to opt-ins, sign-ups, new members, and ultimately clients, because people who get immersed or enmeshed in our email automation sequence generally, and all that triggers that, generally a small percentage of those folks, maybe even like yourself, have become clients of mine as a consequence. You can pin this. This is analogous to a sticky post on WordPress. You can change the access from limited access. In other words, I have 7 different plans that people can sign up for as part of our membership. But in this case, I want everyone to get it, so I'm going to make this post public. And I'm not going to do that. I don't want to email anybody. I just want to publish it here. You can, if you had checked that box there, an email will go out to my entire community with this content and a link back to this page on the site as well. All right, really easy to do. Again, this is all very smooth, very slick, and very sexy, using the Podia LMS platform. Can't really do this on other analogs like Gumroad. I mean, Gumroad a little bit. You can do some of this, Teachable, Thinkific, etc. Those don't do this nearly as well. That's why we use Podia, why I recommend them. And if you are interested in starting a Podia store but aren't exactly sure how to get moving in the right direction, send me an email, hi@mindfulmarketplace.com, and I'm more than willing to give you some free advice. Okie doke. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.